Alright, we're gonna play Mr. Gonzo, the Zozo. Here we go. The rivalry. I think I've only worn these jerseys one other time so far. So.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers.
The San Francisco treat.
Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Peel it forward for maybe a yard. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Hey. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll go again with Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's to the right side. Up by the crowd. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 7.
Tap the 60. Go.
Back to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
It's your birthday. Hey, it's your birthday. Hey.
So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Back to the air one more time. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
The kick by Lutz is good, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead.
I haven't played Madden in several days.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
What's up, Ollie? What's up, Halls? What's up, buddy?
They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Back to throw. Purdy. A pass caught right side by Coleman. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Get set, get set.
Third and short. Purdy. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll run the toss here to James. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Darius Robinson in on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. 21.
To throw is Purdy. Looking downfield for Coleman. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked up by Max Melton.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
What's up? Good morning.
Ready? Let go.
And he's going to have this one up near the 28. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tigers, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This one complete right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. but he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
That's not the play that I audible to.
So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70, ready.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Hey, Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49ers 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3.
Go. Ready, ready.
Now, faking the give. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined
So deep.
before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Yeah, it was costly.
Outside. 118. Watch out. Up.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Wow, how he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll get forward for a couple. Jamari Connor there on the stop.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 7.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's 3rd and 4.
Outside. 118. 118.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. A nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. McBride is the motion man. They'll try to set up the screen here. And work him down up beyond the 30. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On the ground, it's Benson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Cardinals.
Now they'll set up to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Again, it's Benson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ready. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. That's
Come
over
on.
the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. As the ball right around the
This break on the
45-yard
ball
line.
is so stinking fast, bro.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Tangle. Up.
Drive the start on the ground. He's inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, San Francisco. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
No problem there on the extra point. And the 49ers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 14 on that hookup. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Here we go, set.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. 70, Denver Woods. Ready.
That's left side. That's the tight end, McBride. And that's It's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Steady! Steady!
A give. Here's Benson. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Ready, ready!
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Ready!
On second down, it's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Third and 5.
Let's go now! 76!
Now he'll air one out. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And the Niners force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Outside! 22! Watch out!
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Get set! Get set!
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll be sent up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, 49.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Here comes second and 4.
Get set! Get set!
Straight ahead, it's James. And he's going to get him a first down here across this field and down to the 45. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's into the hands of Coleman. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and 2 at the Cardinals' 37-yard line.
2. Here's Purdy. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, 49ers. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
From the set. Ready. Hot go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it is James to start the drive. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Get set. Get set.
Purdy to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they will finally run him down. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 38 yards.
It seems like the best offenses in the league all rely heavily on yards after the catch. And this is a great example of why, if you can deliver an accurate pass on the move with the speed and the elusiveness of some of these guys in the league, it is a handful in the open field for the defense to tackle.
It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Jordan Burks that time to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. 2nd down and 8.
Get set. Get set.
Now Purdy. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
A 7-yard loss.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Play action now. Purdy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's big Christian Wilkins getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
Let's give a lot of credit to this defense, Mike. They've got their backs on their own goal line, and they completely buckle down here in the low red zone. I mean, this pass rush, they've completely changed the scope of this possession, and now brings up 4th and goal.
His kick is perfect. And the 49ers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Come on, set. Liking 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's caught downfield by Harrison. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
A run with Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll drop the throw. The throw here is complete. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Okay.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Here we go. Start.
They'll try and run here with Benson. And now for a 2nd time, he loses the football.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this stays a 2-score game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll start on the ground with James. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On second down, Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Third and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Niners first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Christian Williams on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. On the handoff, this is James. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Shaheed with the catch. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll run. Here's Benson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Second and 10.
Ready? Go.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Third and a yard.
Ready? Ready?
Back to throw. They're called in at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
17. Cardinals 14.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Deuce. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, 49ers. play fake. Now it's Purdy. Looking downfield for Coleman. And that is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Purdy now on second down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Christian Wilkins. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The 49 out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
15-yard line.
On the ready. Come on, come on.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. Strike. Practice.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
McBride is the motion man.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. 13 yards on that pass play. It's an Arizona first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now give up the middle, it's Benson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Now on 2nd and long. Shaheed in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Okay.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long.
19, Tiger, 19.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Scuddy.
They'll stick to the ground. Open space to the 35. And he's going to be taken down. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 31 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Here is 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll run with Benson. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Cardinals move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Quick throw taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Here comes 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
He'll run. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. Back to throw, Purdy. They'll look to set up the screen here. Yeah, and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 13 on that screen play and a 1st down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
First and 10.
Get set, get set.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Cardinals are right back in this one.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Here we go, set. Liking 18. Let go.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.
We got a victory. 3 interceptions though. Pretty wasn't as pretty today as he was the first time against me. Man. No consistent running game whatsoever. My backup did better than starter. Boone, 6 for 81. Harrison, 5 for 65. 2 touchdowns, though. McBride, 5 for 68. Thompson, 11 total tackles. 2 interceptions. Hopefully he plays that way in real life for the Cowboys next year. Got some sackaroos. Only interception was from my user there. Oh no, I had one from Milton, but that cover 2 man. For however reason, they had him so lined up. I didn't change anything, but they had him so lined up wide. And the guy on the left wasn't even acting to the middle. That middle pass, so I had to cover a lot of ground to go make a play on it. I don't think I've even captured any highlights so far this season. What's that safety doing on that side? He ran this play on me one time last game too, so I was anticipating kind of this throw. But I thought the last game, I think he let it more in the middle, so that's the reason why I was controlling this guy. Let it more outside, but hey, them blue zones cover this side and cover that side, so anyway, big come from behind victory, 14 points in the 4th. Needed that for morale. This game sucks though. I mean, this game sucks. Madden just needs to overhaul everything. Start from scratch. What they ain't gonna do? They too dumb. Guess that didn't go. Alright, play the game there. This one, he's been using his DBs quite a bit. I'm not sure why. Wagner didn't make a play on that ball, but he didn't. He basically acted as a shield for my throw there. I probably should have thrown this to the other side, but I wanted this window here, but as you can see, he came in there and kind of blocked my guy up. Just enough. Looked like he was in man here, the way guys were acting. So, realistically, he wasn't playing his position there, but he was kind of playing man, and then also kind of watching this if I threw it real quick, I think. But if I could get that, if I knew I could get the pass over and accurately, this would have been like an easy back in the end zone pass. But you never know how they're gonna react, and these guys are gonna jump up 6 feet in the air or whatever. Oh, where did it go? See that one interception you got on me. This is one of them. Like, I don't know why my quarterback's like locked in the ball. Like, I threw a bullet pass here, but man, his dude ran over there and made a play. If I would have held out just a little bit longer, Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to be wide open across the middle. Probably walks in for a touchdown too, but I just thought lead this to the outside, walk in for a touchdown, but it didn't happen that way. There was another one too, though. Middle linebacker. Excuse me. It's one of the first times my guys have actually just went up and made a play like downfield on their own. I'll take it. Yeah, there was another interception he had from his middle linebacker. You know, we always complain about guys running slants, drags in the end zone or red zone, but that's about the only thing that works. I mean, if you look at the real life NFL, that's about the only thing they run. Also, they don't, not too many of them running out routes a whole lot anymore. They will some, but the way Madden plays compared to real life, it's unrealistic sometimes. The fade pass, those are good to run in real life, but in Madden, that's a death sentence, so you don't run those. I think they did a team animation here at the end. I don't know if it goes all the way or not. Probably not. Nope. There it is. This should have been a touchdown too. I knew he was bracket covering with that Thompson underneath for Harrison. I probably should still try to sneak it in right here, bullet pass it, but I figured, okay, well, he's got to be in a yellow zone, but he kept drifting back, and I was like, why is he playing so deep? So I have no clue. But I think he'll play excuse me, man. I cannot stop yawning. Playing underneath for Harrison, I thought be able to lob the ball up right here. I'd have been better off to lob it for Harrison. Oh yeah. Alright. That's enough of that shenanigans. Pull out a win. Madden picture game. We'll see you next time.